In Lesson 7, you have been reading about all the different ways of taking the heartbeat of a volcano. Some of the standard methods of using a stadia rod and surveying techniques are augmented by much more sophisticated geophysical arrays, and the maps now coming up on the screen are showing you on the map of the Big Island of Hawaii the location of Mauna Loa and Kilauea, and the black lines and dots are showing you some of the sites where measurements are being taken to watch the elevation changes, the deformation, the slope changes of these volcanoes as they evolve. Here is yet another map that shows some of the level lines that have been concentrated on for vertical displacement measurements. Vertical displacement measurements are oftentimes done with GPS and some of the other instruments that we've talked about in Lesson 7.
Okay. Oh, you get the list.
I'm making a list.
Check the list. Check it twice.
No, I purposely wanted to get you in.
Okay, so we definitely need one receiver.
One receiver. We need
One receiver.
Given the remoteness of many volcanoes, Kilauea and Mauna Loa, Mauna Kea here in Hawaii being no exception, miles from the nearest town and so forth, the installation of instruments has to be very well planned and coordinated so that they have longevity for the readings that are hoped to be taken. Here, Maurice Sacco and Francine Coloma are carefully checking for the readiness of a large set of GPS Trimble instruments. Elsewhere in the tape, you have probably seen Francine demonstrate the setup of an individual station and how the data are collected by the integrating computers, the yellow units now shown on the floor. And here they're counting out their instruments, they're counting out their batteries, they're counting out the supplies, they're counting out the number of antennae, and planning a large campaign which is done, as we will hear, every year with GPS for the last several years at least, since it started here in the Hawaiian Islands as one of the instrumental methods.
one of these.
Oh, that's for the HP. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know if this sound.
Because I might be able to get it for Tuesday. I might be able to get more adapters for CC, but I need to check if they also have the brass centerpiece too.
Two brass knobs and plus how many? Two plugs.
One pump.
Oh,
We got one in the box.
okay. Can't believe you see all this.
And the brass gotta be the wide ones.
Wide band.
Yeah.
Without being self-conscious, can you say into the tape what the campaign is?
Oh, this is for our annual GPS campaign. We do this every summer for Kilauea, and then we kind of finish up the Mauna Loa, South Flank, and Southwest Rim.
So the yellow case is the receiver or the radio?
Yeah, they're the receivers. They're the GPS receivers. They're Trimbles. And those are the antenna case out there.
Yeah, they're around
Flat.
circular.
Yeah.
And I think I've seen some of the still footage where those go up on a rod, a post, or do
Those
they
are
go
the tripod.
Yeah,
on a
it's
tripod?
tripod. Yeah.
Okay. And then you're using car batteries to telemetry
Car
back?
batteries to power up the...
Not the solar panel?
No.
Okay.
The solar panels are for permanent sites.
So you said this is every summer. This is just to get a baseline for the year?
This is a, yeah, annual, this is an annual thing.
And it lasts for days, weeks?
Yeah, close to a month, I think, before we wrap up everything. About 4 weeks, we should be done with everything. Depending on weather, of course.
Vandalism not a factor? You're too remote?
Places where we think, you know, people are going to play with it, we sit with it. We actually babysit the thing.
Okay.
Then there's places that's out, you know, where people hardly go, so we just leave it out there. The fly-to stations are usually,
Remote?
yeah, they're in remote areas, so we just leave them out there without any problem.